Yo, I know, y'all know what it is. Keep it clean, man. Real spill. Franklin Bourne case part 5 today is real. Franklin Bourne has reached out. It's real. I'm going to visit Mr. Franklin Bourne. It's real. Gonna see what we gonna see what's going on. So first of all, I want to thank all the people on YouTube. Everybody in the comments that I've interacted with. We've been trying to decode this case and dig up the facts and see what's going on. My condolences to the families, the victims who lost their lives. This is no intent to, try to antagonize somebody or it's simply about innocent until proven guilty. And we just been given the facts that we could find, that we could research, along with other people that's on YouTube about this case, about a kid who recently, as I know, has no background. I've got in contact with his family as far as being a criminal. I've talked to Mr. Bourne, some of his close friends that grew up with him. From what I know, he was a good kid, and I don't want to go deep into the case. Like I said, I ain't saying nobody perfect. I don't know. I'm just saying you innocent until proven guilty. I feel like I should go and put my suit on and tie and get really taking it serious. But, I'm just here if I can help, if we can shed some lights on the case and just figure out like what happened. I'm like, yeah, I get in the comments. I'm like, I ask questions. What about the forensics? What about the, what about the GPS tracking? Like we got in the late case to Mo3, they found their killers and what was going on with the cell phones. What about the cell phones and all the interactions with people? And if they did, I had so many people in the comments who were able to help, just ask questions about this case. And now it's about to get real deep. Franklin Bourne has reached out, y'all. This is part 5 of this Franklin Bourne Decoded. We got part 1, did 30,000 views. Thank you. Like I said, part 2, already over 20,000 views. Part 3 is over 20,000 views. Part 4 is approaching 20,000 views. So I just want to get right into it and let y'all know that people has been keeping up with this case. Have been keeping up with this case. And they intrigued by it, whether it's sensitive, it's hurting some people who lost their families. I had a couple people of the victims say, you putting this guy out here like he's this and that, and he hurt my family, he killed my family, he shot somebody. Look, I'm not here, that's the court to determine it. All I am saying, if y'all know like I know, is innocent until proven guilty. I don't want to sit here and go, I'm gonna just summarize it a little bit. We got this guy, man, who supposedly is a young guy who don't have no history, no criminal background, I guess no robberies, no assaults, no family violence. As far as I know of, I have been researching. You can research Franklin Bourne. I'm gonna drop all the previous videos in the subscription. Not in the subscription, but in the details section at the bottom. I'm gonna drop the videos that he did it's only like one exclusive interview that he did on CBS, or it may have been ABC, but I think it's CBS or whatnot. Y'all can break down that interview, listen to Mr. Bourne. That's the only interview he did besides the interview that I'm not about to go give Mr. Bourne an interview. I'm just, I'm going to highlight him, see how Mr. Bourne's been living, how his things been going, has he heard anything about his case. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. Some people gonna be mad at this, some people gonna be happy at this. This is breaking news, man. Y'all better have sub. I'm giving y'all some, I can't say this is all the way facts, but this is coming from a source of a close source, and they say that allegedly some charges are supposed to be getting dropped on Mr. Franklin Bourne. Now, I know that may be making some people mad, you feel what I'm saying? But like I said, whatever they going in, whatever they researching, whatever they looking up, they going by, if they have the facts on this, to put this person there to say that allegedly killed 2 different people in the same day, or it may have been 3, and injured 3 people and shot them. I don't know if it was the same gun, if it was the same bullet. It's a lot of questions still steaming around. I know Mr. Bourne has just still been sitting there. He thought he was going to be doing a speedy trial. Whatever, I guess it wasn't granted to that. However it is, everything by him being in there right now is full. If you're right, he can sit there and they can wait to whatever when they take him to trial. He's on a capital murder. You feel what I'm saying? So being on capital murder, it's a little bit different. It's like, even if you don't have a history of a background, they might, it be just different things that can go on when you get locked up that you have to go through even to get out. Now, from what I know, that I think Mr. Barnes does have a bail bond, and I think it's like at $1 million. It's like murder, and there's been people, there's been fans who've been raising it. Like I said, I'm not trying to make nobody mad. I know this is a real sensitive case. We do got people that have died from this case doing steamed on at 2 different times that was supposedly supposed to be in 2 different local drug dealers, just I guess marijuana or weed or whatnot, whatever you guys want to call it. I guess they went from one spot, bought something, the people there ended up dead. And the same day, in the same course of these hours, they showed Mr. Barnes going up northern. He said he was with somebody in an interview, a girlfriend. I don't know if the girlfriend was there. Like I said, I'm just gonna go talk to Mr. Barnes. As far as the case, I can't go into anything. That's still an open case or things like that of that nature. But what y'all can help me is any questions that y'all got for Mr. Barnes, please, right now, I need y'all to go ahead, review part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, please, before y'all start running in the comments, because I'm gonna try to take these comments before I go visit Mr. Barnes, and the appropriate ones. Like I said, if I was y'all and I had a question for him, I'd be like, hey, how was your day? How was your days leading up and until that? How was life before that? Just some general questions so we can see where Mr. Barnes' head is at, where his mind is, and whatever. Like I say, if it's appropriate, I'll ask him. But please don't get in here talking about he did this and he did that, or he didn't do this and he didn't do that. I mean, you're gonna say what you're gonna say, but go review the case, man. Go look at the videos that we dropped. We dropped part 1, Franklin Barnes Decoded, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5. This is basically a summary, and to let y'all know that I am going to visit Mr. Barnes, Franklin Barnes. I'm on his visiting list. I did write Mr. Barnes a letter. I'm waiting on that response. So part 6 would be most likely my jail visit and my response letter from Mr. Barnes to you guys. Like I said, if y'all got some questions, please don't hesitate. Go put them in the comments. Go ahead and sub to me. Tag a friend on this case. Y'all tag it. Let's see what we can dig up. Let's see what we can look up. Let's see what we can do to get more peace about this case, if we can do anything. I don't know. We gotta see. But sub Franklin Barnes case. This is the summary, Decoded part 5. Let's go.